I'm not going to lie, I was hoping to bring you a chess video, but at the moment Fig's insisting on sitting on my chair. Fig! Are you going to let me sit on the chair and play chess? He's like, nope. I'm going to get comfortable. Well, listen, I need to play chess. You don't know how to play chess. Oh, come here, good boy. Yeah, such a good boy. Yes, what's going on, team? My name's Kai, this is Kai Life, and I'm here to play some bot games on chess.com using my Chessnut Evo Smart e-chessboard from the folks over at Chessnut Tech. Now, I've done a full review of the Chessnut Evo, link in the description and in the top right-hand corner of your screen now. But just as a reminder, you can get a big discount off your very own Chessnut Evo or any of the chessboards in the Chessnut Tech range by using code KaiLife at checkout. Again, link in the description and in the corner of this video. Right now, I had an email this morning from chess.com saying that they'd released a whole new bunch of bots, and I thought we've got to check it out. And the Chessnut Evo is really the best way to show you that because, of course, in the Chessnut range, this is the one that has the massive screen attached to it. So I don't need to show you what's going on a separate device. You can see what's going on all housed in one unit. So let's check out these bots. There's a chance I might be embarrassed by these bots, but let's find out. All right, you're going to see just how easy this is to do then. So online match, we click chess.com. We open the official chess.com app, and that's how quickly we load in. Beautiful. And then we'll get the bots loaded, and here they are down here. So they're basically all boxing themed bots, but I think for the first time in ages from a chess.com bot, they actually have chess names as opposed to like just random different names in different themes. So they've all got boxing gloves on, but we've got the pawn, which is rated 425. Then we've got the knight, which is rated 850. The bishop is 1375. The rook is 1800, and we have the queen, which is 2735. Now listen, I will be pretty delighted if I breeze through the first two. I've sort of already envisaged that the bishop's going to give me some trouble, but you'll see just how well this works. So we're going to select the pawn and scroll down. I am going to make sure that I'm white just so that I don't have to rotate the board, and we're going to click play. And let's see how we do. Okay. Now, I always say it, the thing that I love about playing with the Chessnut Evo is even though I have this massive board which shows me the chess.com screen, because of the lights on the board and how quickly this all happens, I don't actually end up even looking at this. And that's the really cool thing about this integration of chess.com and Lichess with the Chessnut Evo is that you can play and you're getting all the features and the benefits of playing using those online platforms, but you're improving your over-the-board game. Right. What am I doing? Not focusing is the answer to that question. Let's see how easily we can beat this bot. I'm dubious, but let's go for a full-on initial threat, shall we? Okay, well, we can get an early pin with that knight, which I think we'll do. It'd be so great if I finish this dude off, like, really fast. Okay, great. That doesn't really make any sense whatsoever. Let's bring that knight forwards. What are we going to do here? There's a little bit of thought gone into this one. Okay, queen comes out. Okay, let's have a think. What's the best thing for me to do here? Maybe just defend. Maybe just defend that knight. The thing that always catches me out when I play lower elo bots is that the moves are so unpredictable that I blunder. I just blunder so easily. Okay, anyway, that's still pinned. I might actually take the opportunity here to get that pawn off the board. And bring my queen into play. Let's think about how we want to do this, though. That's fine, that's fine. Okay, that might be an option. I'm going to push this pawn, which I assume the bot will take with the pawn. Oh, no, of course. Okay. That was just really dumb thinking of me. Okay, this is where I actually need to concentrate. Otherwise, I'm going to lose this game. That was really, really dumb. Okay, but what we can do, at least, is take a bishop. We can get a bishop back here because that's check. Oh, wow. Okay, that's not what I expected. That's not what I expected at all. Okay. How interesting. Okay, let's take. I'm not actually in a good position here. This isn't a great start. Although I'm a bishop and 2 pawns up. But it's not the best start for me. I'm not going to lie. It's not a great start. It's a complacent start. An absolutely horrendously complacent start. Okay, let's possibly threaten the... I sort of need to defend this pawn, or I need to threaten something here. So I'm going to go and attack the rook. Okay, interesting. Bot didn't care. Bot did not care. So I will partake. Bot's still in the ascendancy here. Bot is very much in the ascendancy, but I'm going to take the opportunity to castle. And just make sure that I don't make any more horrific mistakes. That's fine. It's time to start actually getting some pieces out here. So let's do this. I'm going to try and threaten the queen and also just try and get my rooks into play. That's fine. Let's do this. I assume we're going to get knight taking pawn, but that doesn't happen. In which case, that is just a hanging. That's just a hanging knight. Okay, well we're good again here. Really, we're good again. So let's get the bishop out of there for now. That's fine. I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered about that. Let's just threaten the queen here. I really want to get my queen and rooks out now. That's fine. Let's keep pushing. Keep pushing, keep threatening here. There's not a whole lot the queen can do, and that's actually quite a sensible move, just going back. Okay. Let's start moving. Well, okay. That's a thoroughly interesting move. That was a thoroughly interesting move. That's the first thing the bot has done, and that's also an incredibly strange move. Okay, well, I have to say, for a while, there was an outrageous amount of cretinous play from yours truly. And luckily, in the end, the algorithm which decides how much the bots have to blunder rather help me out. Okay, let's should we just push this pawn? Let's do it. Let's push and promote. It's fine. Well, we'll kill that particular random dream. Yeah, we'll push. And like I say, so far in this game, I haven't once looked at the screen. Not once. Okay, so we do this. We swap it out for this spare queen. Yes, indeed. And that is mate. Okay, well, good. I'm glad that I didn't embarrass myself there, because that was... I feel like early on, that was very close to me embarrassing myself. All right, okay, so that's the pawn. Let's move on. The next one is the knight. Keep as white. Let's click here. So the knight's now suddenly at 850. So an 850 rated bot. So we're going to have to give a little bit more thought to this. Okay, let's see how we go. We'll just scroll this down so you can see what's going on with the board. Knight comes out. Love that for me. In fact, it's got here that 850 rated bot. I like to think that this isn't going to be a problem. But let's see. It is going to need some thought. It's not like my ELO is much better than 850 in all honesty. Oh, some early queen movement. Yes! We love early queen movement. Okay, let's bring this forward and just defend against that knight hopping into play. Lovely. We don't mind that at all. I just love how responsive this is. It's so great. That's a very random pawn move. That's an extremely random pawn move. Okay, I think we're going to just take this opportunity to castle. Let's get safe. Opportunity here. Opportunity here. I think what we'll do is this. So let's see whether the bot takes the bait. Oh, was a big thought with that one. Huge thought. Okay, well, I kind of want to do this and threaten the knight. What I would expect is obviously then the knight to go here and threaten the bishop, but I don't really mind that because I can just bring the bishop back. That's not really a big problem. Let's do that. Let's see what happens. If I was playing against a human, knight would go here next. It's the only... okay, I was about to say it's the only safe square, but also that one is a safe square. And essentially exactly what I would have liked. So now we can start to make some serious inroads. Need to bring this rook out next as well. Give that a nice clear sight line. Okay, well that's not at all what I expected. Upper bishop now. This is already looking pretty good. I think what we'll do actually is push this pawn because the bot cannot take that pawn. Yes, quite. And I don't mind that at all right now. It's quite nice. Okay, let's bring this rook into play. Bot's been very defensive up to now. It's going to need to start doing something. Having said that, I haven't necessarily moved a whole lot of my pieces off the off their start positions. Oh, I've got so many options here. I don't really want to move the knight to the edge of the board. But I also might just gambit the knight to break up this pawn chain on the other side of the board. There's absolutely, at the moment, there's very little risk of the bot castling, long castling. So, the thing is I was going to gambit the knight here, but that's now not going to work because of that knight move. So I need to bring this rook into play. Let's bring the rook into play. Interesting, very interesting. Okay, I'm going to do something that I don't even like looking at myself doing, which is moving that knight to the edge of the board. Ah, yes, okay. It's a king attack. Beautiful. Okay, so we could put that king in check right now. I think we'll do that. Because why not? It's an absolutely ridiculous move on the last move. And now we've got a free pawn, which I will take. I will take that pawn. Not a lot has fallen so far. I've lost 2 pawns. But up a bishop, that's also an interesting move. Now, check again might be an interesting move here. But I do feel like I need to start making... need to get an aggressive move going on here. Okay, king's come back out. That's fine. Don't mind that at all. At which point... that pawn doesn't really give me anything if I push it. It's check, but probably will take back with the knight. Need to start making some big moves here. And I think that's probably one that I quite like to make. That is an absolutely crazy move. That's the first suicidal move we've seen. That was absolutely insane. Not quite sure why that's just happened. Even for an 850 rated bot, I feel like that was absolutely ludicrous. That was a ludicrous move right there. Okay, well, now we've just got options for days and days. So, don't care about this pawn. It's protected. I don't really have anything at the moment by way of this file because of that bishop is being a little annoying. But I don't think I necessarily lose anything by... I'm not not going to lie, I'm not really scared about ruining my defence for the king here. Not after that queen move. That was insane. Okay, well, that's true. I didn't see that coming. That's fine. And that does take the knight out of danger. But that's kind of exactly what I wanted here. What I wanted is that bishop gone. Because now there's carnage to be had. There is carnage to be had right now. So... let's make it happen. We're going to bring the queen up. That's an insane move. Absolute insanity move. That is surely the only logical move, and now we're very close to mate. Now we are incredibly close to mate, and in fact... that right there is mate. Well, okay, that was a whole lot easier than I thought it was going to be. It seemed like it was sort of kind of tense right up until the moment that the bot just hung its queen. Anyway, that's the knight. That's the 850 rated bot. Okay, let's try the bishop. The bishop, 1375. Okay, we're going to go for the same opening. Let's see how we do. I'm not expecting the knight to come forward this time. Lovely. Okay, well, I love that when that happens because I love just taking that invitation straight off the bat. Wow. Okay. Okay, that's aggressive. That's aggressive. And do you know what? I'm not going to bite. I'm not going to bite. I'm now just going to carry on with how I would always play this opening. Okay. Right, well, can I just carry on playing my opening here? I don't know if that really is as troublesome as I think. Let's see, am I being an idiot? I don't think I am being an idiot. I'm just going to carry on. I'm just going to keep calm and carry on. I feel like this is really reckless from the bot. But I might be about to get mated. They have already developed 3 pieces, and I have wasted a lot of time here. So what I'd like to do now is push my pawn out. I actually don't think that's reckless at the moment. We're going to do it. I'm going to stick to my plan. Oh, okay, early castle. Okay, well, there you go. You can see there's more smarts to this bot. That's for sure. Okay, well, let's do it. Let's just get rid of this bishop. Yeah, back you go. And I can't force you further back than that because otherwise I lose my rook. So let's think about this. I might do the same here. I might do the same. Just get myself castled on the same side. Okay. Interesting. Okay, let's get castled. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. This is fine. Interesting. Lots of queen movement. Lots of queen movement. But this is also kind of... well, actually, is it great? I can't threaten the bishop here. No, I can threaten the bishop here. I'm not scared about that. Oh, okay. I'm a dumbass. I didn't see that. I didn't see that. You got to focus here, Kai. Focus. Okay. What am I going to colossally lose right here? Nothing. Nothing else is really under threat. So I am going to do that. I don't care that that pawn's on the edge of the board. I'm up a pawn. Okay. Let's go back to the drawing board. Okay, I'd quite like to get you out of there. I don't know why I just did that rather than move forward. I'm now rushing, which is really dumb. Really dumb. Because that move would have prevented that move. Oh, that's just annoying. I'm just annoyed with myself. Okay, let's just keep calm and carry on. Let's just keep calm and carry on. We're still going to just threaten the queen here. You can't stay there, baby. Yeah, you can't stay there. It's not safe for you there. Okay, we need to get something out. My goodness gracious me, we need to get something out. Not very proactive in this game at the moment. At all. Okay. That pawn is under threat. I don't know if there's much that I can do to protect that pawn. Does it make sense for me to... Do you know what? We're going to make it happen. Let's just defend that pawn for now. Don't mind that at all. I don't think I mind that at all. So I'd like to go here and fork the queen and the bishop. But no, do you know what? That's fine. I think that's absolutely fine. Unless I'm missing something horrendous, which is always possible. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's interesting. I didn't spot that. I'm going to be down a pawn here. So let's think. Takes. Well, it can't be takes, because then that's just takes. So takes. And then no one's lost nothing. I cannot take that queen, though, because otherwise I lose a knight on top. Okay. Think about this just for a second. Okay, I have to do this. I have to do this. Yeah, okay. And then we're good. Okay. Let's all just calm down, bro. Let's all just calm down. That was crazy. Let's just compose ourselves. Don't like this. This is not nice. It's not nice at all. Okay, threatening my rook. I don't want you to threaten my rook. Their queen is one of the most active queens I've ever seen in my life. Now, the nice thing is that now that the bishop is there, if I can get my queen onto the G file, then I've got a really, really nice threat. And it's possible. It's possible. If I gambit this pawn, I don't know. The thing is, I don't think the bot's going to fall for this. The idea is to gambit the pawn, move the queen up. Yeah, okay. I mean, it never looked likely, and now I'm in big trouble. I mean, I'm not actually in huge trouble yet, but that was close to being big, big, big trouble. Okay. That, for me now, is quite a nice move. Yes. Okay, we're back to thinking time here. So close. Okay, takes. Take the pawn, takes the knight, take the knight, and promote. It's pointless. Well, it's not pointless. Has to take and then I take. I think I come out on top here, but I can't remember the sequence I just did in my head. I think I come out on top here. Right, takes. And now I don't take. Now I don't take. Because I do this. And surely takes. Oh no, I didn't think about that. Okay, I didn't think about that. Now I don't win. God damn it. Okay, now I don't win. Okay. Okay, this is nice. That's fine. I'm only going to lose a pawn here because the bot's let me save my rook. Or has it? This is now really interesting. Do I defend the pawn? Do I defend the pawn? Do you know what? I'm going to defend the pawn. I kind of don't like it because I feel like I'm sort of hemming myself in. Yeah, okay. All right, well, this hasn't quite worked as I would have liked. What do I do here? I don't think I'm in a terrible situation. I could just threaten the knight. Can I threaten the knight? Yeah, I can. I can threaten the knight. Yeah, okay. I don't really know if that's bought me any fantastic win. Okay, so that pawn... Do I have to just concede that that pawn is lost? I really need to get my other rook out. That's the other problem. I'm going to keep threatening. This isn't great. But, okay, well, listen. You're absolutely gagging for my pawn, so, you know, have it. Have it. This is where I've got to think about just trying to maneuver stuff for my attack. I don't know if I am in a good position. Okay, let's just start to push. That's a very interesting move that I was not expecting. Okay, well, that's not a surprise. An eye for an eye here. I think we've got to do it. Okay. Now we've just got to be smart. We've just got to be smart here. So it's going to take one bad move. One poor move. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Even I'm not really sure what I was thinking I was going for there. It's fine. I can retreat. It's not a great move. I'd really like to take this pawn. I'd really like to take that pawn. But that's going to be really difficult to do because of the knight defending this square. Okay. I'd like to say that that was intentional rather than just a full-on blunder. But it was... all of that thinking led to just a horrendous error. And then that pawn move was complete nonsense rather than just taking the free pawn. I've started to just crumble on the bishop. Oh, I was in a good position then. I feel like I was in a semi-good position then. Oh, I don't know if this is salvageable from here. Almost certainly not. That seems like a ridiculous move. We've got to push. That's interesting. I will just take that pawn. I don't know if that's a terrible move. Okay. I feel like the bot's given me a chance. I feel like the bot's given me a chance here. That check is maybe... This check is maybe futile, but then takes and check. It gets my rook into play. Ah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Yeah, okay. I just feel like this is my only hope. But what do I do now? So if I move my... No, I can't do that. What am I talking about? If I move my king... Let's... Oh, this is really dumb. I move my king. Rook comes down. And it's not mate, but it's not nice. My bishop is slightly impotent right now. I need to sort that out. But the thing is, the dark squares are useless for it over on this side of the board. Oh, this is awful. Okay, I'm going to play possum. I'm assuming this is coming because then that pawn is hanging. Yeah, okay. So, not many safe squares here. When I say not many, just one. Just literally just here. Will... Wow, okay, okay. Okay. Oh, man. This square is so well defended as well. What's the move here? That's the move. There's a mate, though. But that's not it. Still only got one safe square here, which is there. This isn't looking great. Okay. Well, I really need my bishop. I can't lose my bishop. Have I got anything here? I can trade the rook. I'm going to do it. Oh, this is really dumb. This might be really dumb. I did not think this game was going to go on for this long. Okay, this is crazy. That's a fascinating move. That's a very, very interesting move. Okay, we're going to go for a pin on the knight. Okay, I have a chance suddenly. Suddenly, the bot has just given me a crazy, crazy late opportunity here. It's that rook isn't hanging, but I cannot believe I'm in this right now. So I take rook, knight takes, then I take this pawn. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god, I can't believe it. I didn't slide far enough over. Oh no, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Oh, it didn't slide far enough over. I didn't slide it far enough over. And yet, bizarrely... No. Not bizarrely. Oh my God, I actually had a... I had a chance. I actually had a chance. I no longer have a chance. Oh, it's the end of the game. Oh, it's the end of the game. Well, I'll see this out. Oh, there we go. Checkmate. Okay. I don't believe it. I'm going to have a quick look at the game review here. Because I reckon I had a chance. I don't believe that. Okay, let's have a look. Well, true to form, it played at a rating of 1400. Okay, we need to basically come all the way down to here and have a look at what the evaluation bar's saying. So it's still in black's favour. Oh, but there we go. See, I knew it. This move here, that king move, suddenly pretty much brought the game level. And now all I wanted to do from here was take, get rid of that pawn and stop it promoting. Yeah. Oh, I think all that happened is I moved it and I took the piece off the board. Oh, that's a good lesson. That's a good lesson for any of you guys using the Evo or a smart chessboard like this. Remember to slide your piece all the way over because it's got the piece detection in it. Okay, I'm not even going to bother with the rook and the queen because I'm going to get destroyed straight away. But there you go. That's how easy it is to play against the bots or, well, anyone really using the Chessnut Evo. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you love your chess and you love your smart chess and you want to see more of it, then click that like and hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. But until the next time, take care, much love. Peace out.